Shabbat Shalom. This week's Parsha is Parshat Korah. And Korah, of course, is the prototype of the great rebel, who of course thought he was a rebel with a cause. You know, in Pirkei Avot it says we should be like the students of Aaron, loving peace and pursuing peace, because Aaron is understood by tradition as being the model of the peaceful leader, one who loved peace and pursued it. But in this week's Parsha, we see a glimpse that Aaron was not the only one. Even his baby brother Moshe also pursued peace. What do I mean? Truth is, there are two rebellions in this week's Parsha that are told in a conflated narrative. There is the religious rebellion of Korah, who says that he is a Levi and all of the Levi'im should be equal in ministering to God in matters of holiness. And there is a political rebellion of Datan and Aviram, who were from the tribe of Reuven. Reuven, of course, was the firstborn of Jacob. And by all rights, according to the laws of primogeniture, the firstborn is supposed to be the leader. Of course, we know that in the Torah, the worst thing to be is the firstborn. And so Datan and Aviram begin a rebellion against the political authority of Moshe. And Moshe, the text tells us in chapter 16, Moshe goes to Datan and Aviram to try and end this conflict. He goes to them. Now imagine, Moshe Rabbeinu, the clear leader of the Jewish people, ordained by God to that position, the one who speaks to God mouth to mouth. Moshe, instead of saying they want to have a coup against my authority, let them come to me. Moshe goes with the 70 elders of Israel to confront Datan and Aviram and use diplomacy to end this threat to his authority. It's a remarkable moment. And what he teaches us in this one instance is that that is what true menschlichkeit is about. And I would argue also leadership. If one is so concerned about one's honor, one's kavod, that is what directs your behavior, then that leads to the inability to reconcile differences between people. It makes sure that machloket, disagreement, is the norm. But if you can keep your ego out of it like Moshe Rabbeinu always did, if one can remain humble and realize it's not about you, it's not always personal, and you can go to the person who was causing the trouble and find some way of mediating a solution, then you are truly a pursuer of peace. And may that be the lesson of Korah that fills our Shabbat, not with machloket, with disagreement and dissension, but with shalom, with peace. Shabbat Shalom. May you have a Zis and Shabbos, and I'll see you in Shul.